coming through. Dignitas members, they've targeted the Nexus. They'll take it down. Team Liquid falls to Dignitas.
And Dignitas stays undefeated to start the year.
Dignitas has come swinging out of the gates in the spring split with a 3-1 start after the first 2 weeks of the regular season. Going back just 3 weeks ago, there weren't many analysts or players, aside from maybe the Dignitas players themselves, that thought this was going to be a top team in the LCS. I think that fans, analysts, and even myself were skeptical of this brand new roster of players performing well together. They have two individually strong solo laners in Froggen and Huni, both having carry potential, but historically taking a large amount of resources from their team. A seemingly underperforming veteran support player in Aphromoo, a newish jungler in Grig, who was benched in the previous split, and a rookie bot laner in Johnson with a lot to prove. There were a lot of questions concerning this roster regarding their talent and cohesion that they would have in the game. The odds were stacked against them going into the split, but so far everything is clicking just right. When I originally looked at this team, I thought that they would win games from strong solo lane performances, where they could solo carry or translate leads across the map. And while this may be partially true, I don't think anyone was expecting this brand new team to have excellent macro strategy and cohesion right off the bat. Dignitas is consistently getting advantages through wave management and objective control. I want to show you how Dignitas is creating advantages through their intentional map movements instead of picking fights with the other team. Throughout their games, Dignitas has shown that they can get the better end of trades when it comes to objectives. In this clip, CLG commits to the dragon, and Dignitas uses this as an opportunity to summon Herald to get the mid tower, and even get an extra charge off on the tier 2 tower. Later in the game, they pressure the vision around Baron and use this as an opportunity to sneak dragon uncontested. In their game against Evil Genius, Dignitas pushes the mid and bottom tower simultaneously to give Grig an opportunity to invade while his team has the inside track. The invade doesn't work out, but with the map pressure, they are able to take an uncontested dragon while the other laners are forced to soak the waves. Later in the game, Huni has teleport advantage and walks up towards the mid lane, effectively making it a 5v4 in Dignitas' favor because Aatrox has no way of joining the team, securing the Herald, which they are able to convert into a tower without any fighting. Another large advantage is generated in the mid game when Johnson shoves the mid lane and roams to the bottom lane, securing a kill on Aatrox and then getting an unanswered 2 towers. Next is the game against Liquid, which was in my opinion the best game of the split so far. Herald spawns at 8 minutes, so Huni preemptively recalls to go bottom while Johnson and Aphromoo make their way towards the Herald. Huni still has teleport, which means he can join the team if a fight breaks out. Dignitas secure the Herald while Huni takes turret plates for free. Just a few minutes later, Dignitas make yet another coordinated recall in order to deploy their Herald in the bot lane. They send 4 members of the team bottom and summon the Herald to destroy the tower, which has already been chipped away into one-shot range by Huni. Dignitas ends up taking 2 towers while Team Liquid does not even finish one. Since they are ahead in objectives, Dignitas is able to continuously trade 1-for-1 throughout the game, while still maintaining an objective lead, trading a tower for dragon or a herald for the mid tower. In their last game against FlyQuest, Dignitas kept with their early game trend, pushing the lanes to get priority on dragon, and then eventually roaming towards herald around 8 minutes. It doesn't end up working out for them in this game, but that's not the point. Dignitas isn't getting advantages by smashing their opponents in lane. Intentional, coordinated map movements around objectives have propelled this team to a top spot in the league. Things are going much better than anticipated for Dignitas, and so far, it looks like they could compete with anyone. And hey, I get it. It's only been 2 weeks, they're playing best of ones, and they played Team Liquid, the defending champions, without their starting jungler due to visa issues. There's still a lot of League of Legends left to be played this year. However, when watching the game, it is impossible to deny the high-level macro strategy that they have been displaying in their first 4 games. Who knows how the rest of the split is going to shake out, but for right now, Team Dignitas is hot, and there isn't many teams that are going to be able to stop them if they keep improving the way that they're playing right now. Dignitas is a real contender this split, and don't be surprised come April if they're playing on stage in Texas. Thanks for watching the 3rd episode of Brentie Breakdowns. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to annihilate that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content.